welcome to today's Speaky Card reading. Today's topic is what vibes do you give off to others? And for that, as usual, you have three piles. Pile number one, pile number two, and pile number three. And now let's get started. Hello, pile one. If you're attracted towards the first pile, what vibes do you give off to others? Then here comes your reading. Absolutely. The lovers. And you know what? Right off the bat, what I'm getting is, I'm getting a very vivacious yet a flirtatious vibes. So clearly, you know what? The right off the bat, the vibe that you give off is you are extremely popular in a heterosexual scenario amongst the other gender in a romantic way and vice versa. So just take it as it resonates, but you are extremely popular, very popular, especially romantically. A lot of people want to approach you clearly, and also I'm getting probably right now, right off the bat, you are not interested in commitment. Either you have been hurt or because your career and stuff are way more important to you rather than a romantic connection. Okay, Three of Cups. See, the Three of Cups, clearly you are, you know what, I'm getting a lot of Sagittarius, Aquarius vibes. Very vivacious, very jubilant, very bright, colorful, dynamic. The center of the party, also very eccentric. You can be the best friend and the worst enemy, and very unpredictable. Maybe a few people would think that you're probably a little bit flaky, but you guys are not. So you are actually pretty humane, very helpful, but not very predictable, but dependable. You're not predictable, but dependable for sure. You do not like routines, but you are very good at things that you like doing. And also, I'm seeing you guys are very progressive, very progressive. Okay, Six of Wands. Six of Wands is somebody, yeah, clearly you get a lot of attention. Also, I'm seeing somebody who is a fashionista. A fashionista, a person who keeps up with the latest fashion, who is always very well put together, well dressed. Even if you're going for a grocery shopping, you're well dressed. For college or school, your hair is blow dried, your nails are always done. Even during the exams, your nails are well done. Doesn't have to be brightly painted. Even your clothes are all like, you know, you're a very meticulous kind of a person who gives a lot of time. You give a lot of time behind you taking good care of yourself, and it shows. When you take good care of yourself, it shows. And I'm seeing that you guys have, like, very good collection of shoes also. And you have a lot of admirers. This is right off the bat. And people, even if you identify as a female, women tend to notice, like, women tend to envy you, like, because of your, like, fashion sense, your aesthetic sense, your fashion sense is right on point. Another thing is you are actually the center of attention. Wherever you go, the limelight, the attention always merges there. So people want to mingle with you, want to be seen with you in order to be taken seriously. Okay, so that's a very you know a fun loving, vibrant personality. But I'm getting also a very successful vibes. We all, most of us at least, tend to latch on to successful people. So a lot of people tend to latch on to your success. I'm getting a lot of, like, successful vibes. Okay, Three of Wands, a new sunrise. These people tend to give a new directions. These people are very self-made. They are successful, and their success tend to come because they are completely self-made. They start from nowhere, and with their own efforts, they tend to go up in life, go up, and they achieve bigger things in life. And you are seen as an achiever, somebody who has achieved a lot, quite a bit. At least that's the vibe that you give off. You're also a very proactive person, usually in a very like on the go kind of an energy. You're like always go go go. Okay, your time is blocked. Yeah, even if you party, you can just get right back. If you have a work assignment, you can get right back and get your things done. It's not like you're just all about party and all about just enjoying life, because for you discipline is equally important as like enjoying life. You can enjoy life better if you are disciplined. So I'm seeing there is a very good balance between you know fun and seriousness, a very good balance. You are a very good, should be a very dynamic personality. I'm hearing very like a good multitasker, a dynamic personality. Yeah, you are also very stubborn, very obstinate, also very desirable. A lot of people find you very very desirable. You right off the bat, you give off the vibes of being very very desirable. Also, like, you'll be very good in between the sheets, and that's something it's given. And people almost like I'm seeing a lot of people just like are going crazy over that. Two of Wands. Yeah, you are actually, you know, you have been through a lot of competition, and you are the kind who has started like newly in life, and also you thrive in competition. What I'm seeing is you have started something of your own. You have started like with your own self efforts in a very competitive field, and you have succeeded, you are thriving. Like, you are doing very well in competition, especially in a competitive environment. You are doing very well, so you do very well in competition under pressure. So that is another. Sorry, I again moved it. You do very well in competitive situations. That's something that you give off as well. Yeah, Two of Cups. See, you are a multitasker, a multifaceted personality. Somebody who can have fun at the same time can be equally serious. So you can be both. I'm seeing very dynamic, colorful, multifaceted. That kind of a vibe you give off. Like, people, I mean, you are a very unique personality. That's why I said the eccentric Aquarius with the feisty, fiery Sagittarius thrown in. So, Sagittarius, Aquarius, that kind of a vibe. Very eccentric, very much, very progressive, very ahead of their times. Your thoughts, you could be a thought leader of some sort, or the way in which you think are very progressive, and that's what people feel like. People like feel that this person could be a thought leader, a good motivational speaker, a good public speaker, because I'm hearing you speak really well. Nine of Cups, clearly a lot of admirers. You have literally like a battalion of admirers who would do anything just to take you out on a date. Seriously. Okay, the Tower card. Clearly, this shows that you have been through like, unlike what people thinks, actually you have been through some major issues. After that, you had to restart your life. This Three of Wands, after the Tower moments, you have been through some real big betrayals early on in life, where you learned your lessons. Like, you can't trust anybody with closed eyes, then people can take advantage of your trust. So this probably that's the reason why you are a little bit like, you're not very comfortable in commitment. So people might call you a commitment phobe. It's like something that you have learned from your past, and you had completely surrendered to the divine. You know what I'm seeing? You surrendered to the divine, restarted from scratch, and gave your life a new direction. Something in a very competitive environment. It could be anything. It could be science, it could be startup, a new job, where you probably had to balance 3 jobs with a side hustle, and one of them taking off. That made you, the page is very fast. That made you a lot of money at a very young age. Like, I'm hearing you guys give up. Also, you know what? The vibes that you give off are like, if you're 32, you give off the vibes of a 25-year-old. You look very young for your age. You are aging very gracefully for any age. Like, especially for your age, you're aging very gracefully. People don't believe your age. That is something I'm hearing. The Fool in reverse. So, you know what? This is what I'm like hearing, that you are no longer the fool. You are now the wise person who has been through the tower moments. You're no longer that naive. Like, earlier you used to trust people. You were so naive that you would trust people with closed eyes, but no longer do you do that. You no longer trust people with closed eyes. Rather, you try to keep your eyes open, try to stay as wise as possible, so that you can have, like, you can make better, more informed choices about your life. Yes. Four of Wills, Four of Pentacles. You know what this shows is, you are like, also you're very good with finances. A lot of vibes, like a lot of people probably off the bat, like on the surface, superficially feel that you are a stingy person, but actually, you have to learn some very hard lessons in a very hard way. And what you have done is, you have chosen to remember those lessons, so that you don't have to relearn them. So instead of uh you have made quite a bit of money, but you haven't forgotten where you came from. So you do not believe in throwing cash down the toilet. You probably, like, you have a flashy lifestyle, but you do not spend a lot for that. You probably lend things, you probably get things pre-loved. It could be anything. Like, what I'm hearing is your financial wisdom, financial literacy, and financial acumen is at par. Like, it's very good. Your investment, like information regarding investments and stuff, you're very good at that, and you do it very wisely. It's through that financial acumen that you have made a lot of money. What I'm hearing is, people are awestruck. Like, you look good, you are a sassy person. Almost a lot of people will call you that 5 letter word with B, starting with B. People, a lot of people will call you that, because you are very sassy, very savvy, very sarcastic, at the same time very capable, and you have made yourself so. You have taught yourself the skills. In your 20s, you haven't wasted your 20s. Instead, you taught yourself a lot of skills which are helping you, and they will help you even more. So that's the vibe. A very sorted person. Yeah, they are fun loving, they're vivacious, but at the same time they're very sorted. Okay, this trend, yeah, you're very strong. The vibes that people get is, this person, do not mess with this person. If you mess with them, if they decide to mess with you, you are just done. Like, you will be finished. So that's the vibe I'm getting. You're very wise. You know what, you are a very wise person, but looks wise, you look much younger. The vibes, like, when you are like in an enthusiastic mood, people feel that, oh god, this person is so young. Okay, so that is why this duality in your nature could be seen, which is like present in this Aquarius, Gemini, Sagittarius could also be seen. So you are actually very wise, especially as far as the money is concerned, but looks wise, you look pretty youngish. Does that make sense? I hope it does. So there is a duality there as well. The duality, the Two of Pentacles shows a lot of duality. You're like multifaceted dynamism. The Sun card shows a lot of success. People see you as a success story, a self-made success story. Whenever people have to give the example of a success story, they think of you. that kind of a success. Wheel of fortune, yeah, these people, you have turned your life from here to here, through the going through the tower moments and surviving it, and turning the wheels of fortune in your favor, going through the difficult times in order to come out as a winner on the other side. People, like, you are that, those almost rags to riches kind of a story in a lot, to a lot of people. Yeah, you are like a very good candy. Of course, a lot of people would love to date you. They would actually, like, could do a lot of things just to have you as their date. Yeah, you get a lot of attention. This person is somebody who has come a long way. You have come a long way from where, like, when you look back at your journey now, the tales of betrayal, tales of trauma, tales of survival, and tales of success. So everything, it's very fascinating. You have had a more tortuous path and a very fascinating one. Queen of Wands, you have a higher position, and I'm hearing that you probably talk a lot about the justice of young, like small animals and young kids. So you use your power and the contacts that you have to speak about the justice, to speak about delivering justice, or do something about delivering justice to the animals, small animals or small kids, or maybe sick kids. You try to do things using your contacts and money. Yeah, clearly altruistic as well, but you do not give up those vibes right off the bat. Queen of Wands, yes. This person is somebody who makes a very good mentor. They have been through the crest and troughs of life. They have survived. They have seen a lot of things, betrayals, treachery, which has hardened them. You actually have a nerve of a still. That's what people feel. Like, you know what? You can't get away with nonsense. Like, fooling you is not easy anymore. So that's something that people, do not mess with this person. That's the clear thing. Another thing is, people think of you also, the vibes you give off is that of a visionary. You have probably a big vision for humanity. It could be that way. It could be anything. Your thing could be anything. Could be humanity, could be like your company, maybe eradication of poverty, could be eradication of, the animals right situation. You have a vision for something. So people call you a visionary in your field. Have faith in your dreams. You have a lot of faith in your dreams. You believe in your vision. You take a lot of action there. Aries could be significant. You take a massive amount of action towards your goals as well. A fiery climax approaches Aries another time. Absolutely, you are like, you're seen as somebody who is very feisty, all full of life. And these people tend to live life to the fullest. So people see that you are gonna make it like massively big in this life, in your field. Prosperity lies ahead. Taurus could be significant, or somebody, like, you could embody a lot of Taurian things, like maybe you love to eat, or maybe you're a good cook, good chef. Yeah, people feel the vibes is, what, you are doing well, and you're on the verge of greater prosperity in life. Yeah, you are also, you give off the vibes of being very lucky in life. Stargazer, set your sights higher. So yeah, straight away this card gives me a lot of Aquarius vibes. Aquarius, Libra, yeah, Sagittarius. You are a visionary. A stargazer is basically a researcher, somebody having a vision for something and going after it relentlessly. You could be anything, like it could be just anything, and you are seen as a visionary in that field. Shift in perception. Earlier people used to think that this person is a fool, naive, kid, this kind of a stuff. But after you went through the processes, there is a shift in perception about you. Now people do not like take you lightly anymore. Earlier people used to take you lightly. Ignite your passion. You are very passionate about your visions. Trust in the higher forces. You also have a spiritual side. You're very wise, which you do not show right off the bat. People have to interact with you to understand how wise you actually are. And you have massive faith in the higher powers. Enjoy growth and reap rewards. You know what? The rewards that you're reaping today are because of the work that you have done in the past. So you're a very hardworking person as well. Like your work ethics is also like very firm. Like it's through your passion towards what you do you have reached here. Uncaging the spirit within thou, the fertile power you hold, to taste your buttery velvet upon tongue is a gift I shall cherish each day that comes. You are like this, having the pumpkin, it speaks about cherishing the pumpkin, the taste of pumpkin, again, your tongue. Just the way you cherish the taste of each and every day, a new opportunity. You cherish each and every day like a new opportunity, like a new present. So you are so full of life. You love life. You are one of those people who are very passionate about life in general, transformation. Absolutely, a lot of transformation has happened in your life anyways, like a thousand storms held in hands, soft against the winds. There is change arising from deep within. Absolutely. You have been through a lot of transformation which has transformed you from the fool to the queen of wands. So now people no longer can take you lightly. Graveyard. There is a song that bellows in the peace of knowing no end, in acknowledging the crossroads of eternity. You know what? Those people who are actually doers, who are like busy bees, they are usually like at the crossroads. Probably you are currently standing at the crossroads. You do not know which path to choose. So that is the mission. Like, these people who are like entrepreneurs, who are very entrepreneurial, very enterprising in life, they are usually, you're spoiled. Those people who are spoiled with options tend to stand at crossroads. You are one of those. You have a lot of options in life. You could go this way or that. Reflection. Be wary of things you believe, to see with eyes wide shut, for they are mirrors of the mad, and truths only spoken with a bleeding tongue. You are somebody who is also very reflective. Like what you're doing, and you are also very reflective of your own actions, which shows a very wise mind. The world awaits you. Yeah, you are somebody who embraces each and every day of your life. Protest. You are seen as a revolutionary. You can be your own knight. Yeah, you do not need another knight in shining armor. Some manifestation is coming your way. Number one. Okay, make the change. Maybe there has been a certain physical change, maybe a weight loss or a weight gain, or maybe some change in hair color, hairstyle. Something might have happened. 6 and 7 consecutive numbers. Dragons slay them all. Literally, you are seen as a very massively courageous person. See, who can slay the dragons as well, who are not scared of the dragons as well. Stars, you can manifest every wish. You are seen as a very good manifester. That's the vibe you give off, mind you. Don't be afraid to sing. You are like, you sing to the tunes of your own song. You are a very you are not really perturbed by others, like what others would say, think, and do, and all such stuff. Now, your guided messages, you shine brightly like a star. I'm so proud of you. A lot of people are actually proud of you. Being happy never goes out of fashion, so live every moment to its full. It's probably your mantra. Live and let others live as well. You are that star whom I aspire to have. I really skip my heartbeat whenever you are near me. A lot of silent secret admirers. Life is as simple as you keep it, as complicated as you make it. Absolutely, that's your mantra for sure. I wish I could be like you. A lot of people aspire to be as courageous, as bold, as self made as you are. There is always light if only we are brave enough to embrace it and make it a part of our journey. All right. Okay, now time for the charms. First of all, you're very desirable. The rabbits clearly shows that. Also, it's a sign of abundance. Transformation has been key to your life. You make a lot of people smile. You tend to embody a lot of masculine energy. You are an emancipated soul. Somebody wants to offer their heart to you. You're like a dream for a lot of people. You're gonna make something larger than life. You've got an image of larger than life. You're getting recognition for something very soon. Maybe you love to click photos or selfies, or somebody wants to click a selfie with you or make memories with you. You could be into some sports, or some like being a gym rat, or maybe music could be significant to you, and you could be having a very hectic lifestyle. All right, file one. I hope it resonated. If yes, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Namaste. Thank you. Hello, hello, pile two. What vibes do you give off to others? All right, for that, right off the bat, I'm seeing you are a reticent person. You're not very approachable. You prefer your own company more solitude, solitary, reticent, observant, very intelligent, actually, very observant. You know exactly where the opportunities are coming from, and you're very good at detecting those opportunities and um, acting upon it, grabbing opportunities better. You are more of a doer rather than talker. So you believe in doing the stuff rather than talking about it. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Okay, I'm seeing the Eight of Cups. Clearly, you have a phase probably which made you this way. You probably have some trust issues because, Eight of Cups shows this person had to leave behind a lot of emotional attachments. So, you had to cut ties with a lot of toxic relationships of your past. Excuse me. You had people in your past life who were actually pretty toxic. They were using you, so you had to actually let them go. So you probably don't talk to people much because you have a trust issue there. But you come across the vibe of a more matured, more of a hermit, like solitary, lone wolf, reticent, very observant, very intelligent. Yeah, fool too. See, a fool is somebody who is more naive and trusting. Fool too is somebody who thinks for n number of times before they jump. So a fool too is a more cautious, more matured, somebody who have been hurt earlier in life. So you are that kind of a person. Right off the bat, these are the vibes that people get. Three of Wands, yeah. You had to restart. Like, you know what I'm seeing? That you have a history of betrayal, history of trauma, where you've been hurt and backstabbed by your so-called own people. So you probably have relocated to a different place altogether, maybe a different country, for studies, for work, some kind of thing. You relocated, and I'm seeing that, you know what, this relocation has really served you well, like financially, materialistic manner. Even probably you have now people around you who are way better. But since, like, you have also become a better person at judging people by their actions and words, like you are, like, unlike the previous you who was bad, like who used to trust people just like that. Five of Wands is a very balanced person. You are somebody who is very balanced. You are like, yeah, very stable, very balanced. I'm getting a lot of Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Aquarius, Libra, that kind of a vibe. Like, very, you are also a very good multitasker. Maybe you cook well, you know how to survive. I'm seeing a survivor. Yeah, I mean, you had to probably relocate to a different place. So you have the basic survival skills, very, like, very much at place. Magician, you are a very good manifester. People feel that, you know what, you literally, when you had arrived at this place, you had nothing, and you have walked up the way, up the hierarchy. Like, people feel that you are very magical, like magically you have manifested a lot, like infinity. That's your, like, you have infinite potential, using water, air, like earth, all the energies, fire, all the energies together, you have used to manifest your current life that you are living. So you are like a magician in that way, like a magic manifester, somebody who is very good at manifesting. Yeah, Temperance is Libra, could be significant. You're very wise, also very balanced, very stable, very balanced. You have, in the past, I'm hearing, you have been through a lot of chaos, and you had to literally leave that life. You love this peaceful, stable. I'm seeing you are a person who has earned this stability, and you appreciate the financial stability, the emotional stability. You appreciate stability, predictability, a lot of earthy vibes I'm getting. Clearly, you embody at least a lot of earthy vibes. Maybe even your Dashamsha chart, you could be more like of an earth sign. And you clearly come off as somebody who is probably like late 20s at least, like a little bit matured. You are very responsible, you carry a lot of load. Like, even growing up, I'm hearing you had to literally grow up very fast. So you are very responsible, you carry a lot of load, and this people also carries a lot of emotional load. What do I mean by the emotional load? It's the emotional load that has transformed you into the person that you were born to be, that you are today. So that has helped you. 10 of Wands is that person who helps you with that carrying, like, who shows that you are a person who is like very good at carrying that load. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is you are very good, like, you, I mean, I'm hearing that you literally have created your own path towards money, towards success, this own way, own path towards money and success. Sorry, you have literally created this path. No one else helped you. You have literally, you restarted from nowhere. People are in awe. People call you a magician, magic manifester, because people are literally in awe how you have done so much for yourself. Like, probably within a few months or years, you have made a lot of progress, especially in the financial department, and you started from zero or maybe negative. With your, I'm hearing a lot of like hardworking nature. Definitely it has to be. Yeah, you have both emotionally and physically migrated in the search of a better sunrise, and you believe your destiny, the key to your life, your destiny lies in your own hands. Clearly, you're a very hardworking person. People probably talk about your work ethics. You're very hardworking. You started from nowhere, and you have manifested a pretty decent life for yourself already. But I'm seeing you probably still, Five of Cups. See, you've got two upturned cups and three cups which are still there. So you still probably tend to cry over your past trauma. What, a lot of people would say is, you know what, you have got a lot more now. Now that you have let the toxic so-called own people, but they were actually toxic, they were taking things away from you, not giving you much in return. You have a lot more in your balance now. And That's another vibe that you give up, but a lot of well-meaning people would tell you that, it's better to let those people go who are literally snakes. And that's what you have done actually. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. See, he is carving out his destiny with his own hands. Clearly you are seen as somebody who has like, who's very meticulous, very like disciplined, scrupulous, regimented. You're also that person who has carved out, who is the architect of their own destiny, in a materialistic way, also in an esoteric manner. You are the architect of your own destiny. You are almost like that alchemist of your own destiny. You have literally created everything through your manifestation power and impeccable work ethics. Six of Pentacles is somebody who is so abundant that, you are very abundant, also very altruistic. You have an abundance of money, you have an abundance of knowledge, and you give it away for free a lot. Still, you have a lot left. So this person has literally overflowing of abundance, so much that even after giving away a lot, you have a lot left. Okay, now the Moon. Yeah, you are also a very spiritual person. Probably you resorted to spirituality after going through the difficult periods of your life, and that has helped you, you know get back into the rhythms of life. Your spirituality has kept you more grounded, more focused. So you probably give a lot of your spiritual nuggets, your own learning from your own life experiences to others. That is also I'm hearing. You are like a mentor in that way for a lot of people, spiritual teacher. Five of Wands, yeah. In places of work, you're very competitive. You're very competitive, and you had to go through a lot of struggle to come wherever you have. Clearly, it can be it can be seen like you had to go through a lot of struggle, but you're very competitive. You do not give up. You have a great courage like no other. And your work ethic is something, your work ethic and manifestation power that people talk about. Six of Wands, yeah, very ambitious, very disciplined. If you set your mind to something, you just get it done. You are such an ambitious person, somebody, people, like whenever you talk about your visions, your ambitions, people listen to you in awe. A lot of like very, you know how do you eat an elephant one spoonful at a time? Like, you're that kind of a disciplined, meticulous, kind of scrupulous kind of a person. Seven of Swords, you're also like a chess player, very like, you know how to find loopholes, because you know what, you have been a straight arrow initially and you have been backstabbed. So now you, whenever you feel that somebody is trying to cheat on you, you know how to defend yourself. See, there are three people, so he is hiding with his ammunition, so you know how to be a little bit more deceptive with those people who are deceptive themselves. They were trying to deceive you, so you know how to deceive those deceptive people. At least, yes, that's something that you have learned. You are no longer a fool. Seven of Wands, yeah, you're very courageous. When it comes to your ethics and passion, you're willing to face the wolves on your own, even if you do not have anyone else with you. Your passion, your principles are very important to you. You're seen as a very stable marriage material by a lot of people. Like, stable, faithful, loyal, long-term partner. Yes. Six of Pentacles, you're also seen as a very, you have a very nurturing, the Moon also shows you could be very nurturing as well. Yeah, this is confirming that. You know what? You have a nurturing, compassionate side to you as well. You could be very good with kids, small animals. People probably trust you with their kids or with their pets, or like you are known to be very good with kids and pets. Especially, you do not talk much, socialize much, but with kids and animals you're different. A lot of people would love to have kids with you, literally. Ten of Cups. Yeah, a lot of people would love to have a family with you. See, a complete family, starting of a new life with you is something that I'm seeing. This is the vibe that you give off, like a very good family person. You would be a very good family person, or you are a very family oriented person. So that is another vibe that you give off. Yeah, the High Priestess. Spiritually, I'm seeing, you know what? You are seen more as a spiritual teacher, like in a mentor of some sort. Like you have learned from your past and you use your past lessons to teach a lot of people. So that kind of a vibes I'm clearly getting. Queen of Cups. Yeah, you have walked up. This person is very highly placed in the society, but even at a higher position, they haven't forgotten where they came from, and they are very empathetic and compassionate from a higher position also towards the have nots of the society. You do as much as you can for others. You are seen as a very strong, the vibes of a very strong, courageous person, a very kind, nurturing person as well. Yeah, a very, like, a lot of abundance. I'm seeing a lot of all these signs, lot of abundance. 10 of Pentacles, loads of pentacles. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus could be significant. Then also I'm getting, Libra, Aquarius, these signs are also there. Cancer, Pisces could also be there. Scorpio. Yeah, I mean, you are seen as a perfect, ideal person for like setting up a family with. Very family oriented person, somebody who can give, who can be very nurturing to the spouse. They can provide all the luxuries, they can become a very good parent. All in all, a very family oriented person in general. That's what the vibes tell me. I mean, a boss. You give off the vibes also, like, either you give off the vibe of a boss, at the same time a very good family person, very nurturing, caring, ethical, empathetic person, but at the same time a boss. So that's the vibe I'm getting. Expect a powerful change. People feel the vibes are like, this person is meant for bigger things. You are always out of your comfort zone. Be bold and make the first move. You have made a lot of, like, you have literally, you made the first move and moved away because you took the initiative to move away from a toxic scenario, toxic situation. Yeah, Virgo, people think that you are good enough. Pisces could also be significant, absolutely. You probably, instead of socializing, you tend to, like, meditate and quietly contemplate a lot more. You're very close to achieving your goals. Yeah, people feel that, you are very, like, you are meant for bigger things. You are seen as a lone wolf. A lot of people at a higher status than you, they also don't dare to mess with you. You are like that lone wolf who can tear apart anybody. A Scorpio could be significant. Water guardian, connect with your emotions. Yeah, you are very much like, mind, body, spirit, all in one line alignment. Your mind, like, you are such, I'm hearing you're such a good manifester, because your mind, body and spirit, everything is in very good alignment with each other. Take charge with authority. You are like an authoritative figure. I'm seeing you as a very authoritative kind of a person. Yeah. Okay, now the spring, see your seeds grow. I'm seeing that you had sown a lot of seeds which are growing now. Like your hard work is paying off at last. That's the vibe you give off. Like at last you're getting the prosperity. You're also very rooted and grounded, very, very, like you have connections with your emotions. At the same time, you're very rooted. Like the balance between practicality and spirituality. You're very capable of seeing, like having the foresight beyond the current situation. You have that maturity and foresight to see beyond the current reality and situation, move beyond your ancestral patterns. Yes, you have broken away from your ancestral patterns. You have broken away from the shackles of your past. You're very rooted. May you never tear the living ritual that is magic merged within the roots of your being, the soil of your soul. You are a very grounded and rooted person. You're also very protected. This is my house, stand by the very blood flowing through its walls, covered in a veil of delicious prayers, yet deadly to those who dare lift its hidden. So you are seen as somebody who is extremely protected. Yes. Silence. There is a sweet embrace in the nothingness. Stillness brings a presence of self fully embodied. You are, as I said, a very hermit kind of a person, very silent, reticent, who prefers to keep to their own self, an introvert. Ritual. Okay. You could also be believing in a lot of ritualistic practices, which you like meditation and other occultic practices. Can you feel them? Wild creatures linked by the very blood you will spill into your craft. A ritual of dedication to self, and those who gazes hold fire but whose whispers carry you softly through the unknown. You could be like very much into occult as well. That's why you are like, that is your personal life. Your potential is endless. You like, literally, people feel that way. The vibes of being like, I can do anything. You do not seek anybody's approval. You also practice a lot of self love. That shows. You are a firm believer of self love. You do this for yourself. Like, you do a lot of things to keep yourself happy, and that shows. As I said, you are like a phoenix who rose from the ashes. Justice is coming. A lot of people feel, the success that you're gonna get is the real justice that you deserved. I love the guided messages. I love the maturity and sincerity you bring on table. Absolutely, a lot of people are fan of your work ethics. Walk, 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 and the success will follow you. This has been your mantra I am hearing. Meditation is a way of life for you. It is. Absolutely, it is. Always ask the right questions and stand up for justice. You are a very forthright person when it comes to justice, when it comes to the principles that you believe in. I've seen that already. Self-worth and self-respect, you have both, and people respect you for that. Be there for others, but never leave your own self behind. It speaks of self-love that you believe in. You probably preach that as well. You are like an uncut diamond to me. The more I get to know you, the deeper my feelings get. All right. When it gets tough, the tough gets going. Absolutely, that must be your mantra. You are the best thing that can happen to anybody. Absolutely. All right, now time for the charms. Let's see. Yeah, you could be very mysterious. People can't decode you. So Scorpio could be significant because you're very silent, quiet. Decoding you is very, people don't have many like information about you. You could be a mentor or a guide to a lot of people. You're divinely protected. You're very loyal. You're very wise. Somebody wants to give you the flowers. Probably a lot of people would love to create memories with you. Somebody wants to propose, or music could be significant. Maybe your life takes you to, or maybe you could be going to Paris soon, or maybe you stay there. You hold the key to your own success. Clearly, the star. You are a star. You get a lot of attention, more attention than you realize. You're divinely blessed, and yes, you are a very good manifester. All right, these are the vibes that you give off. Pile 2, I hope you have had some clarity over your situation. If yes, please, please, please hit the like button, share and subscribe. Namaste. Thank you. Please support my channel. Hello, hello, pile 3. What vibes do you give off? All right. Okay, right off the bat, Ace of Cups. I am hearing that you do something in your life. It could be a financial thing, or like a hobby persuasion, something which has given you a lot of abundance. Be something that you're very emotionally attached to. I'm seeing it's a side hustle. It started as a hobby or a side hustle, or something that we're very attracted towards, like emotionally attached to, and that has started giving you a lot of like overflowing of abundance. It could be abundance of money, it could be abundance of peace, love, harmony, prosperity. And I'm hearing a bit of both. You're getting a lot of love from others for what services you do. At the same time, you are getting quite a bit of money, prosperity, a lot of respect, admiration from others. That's what I'm seeing straight away. Okay, so you give off a very loving, caring vibes, and in return, you get a lot of love and respect back. The magician is somebody who is an alchemist. See, you have got every the element of earth, air, fire all together, and with that you can make your own life. Like, you are literally the alchemist of your own life. You can literally manifest. You have manifested your current life. That's what people feel, that this person is absolutely magical and a magician, and as I said, an alchemist, somebody who can create and manifest exactly what they want. You are seen, that's the vibe that you give up, that I can literally do anything, and I've actually created my current life. Yeah, you all also give off a lot of energetic vibes, very caring yet very energetic, very youthful vibe. Somebody, probably even if you are in your like mid 30s, you look like early to mid 20s. That kind of a very youthful yet energetic vibes from you I'm getting. Yeah, the hanged man, you know what, you have to start something. I'm seeing that you are somebody who had surrendered completely to the divine. You have complete faith into the divine, and with that you had started this side hustle, and it has now started becoming very, like, making you very prosperous. So what I'm hearing is you are somebody who is very, very dedicated in your belief to the divine, and you're completely surrendered as an individual. All right. Six of Cups, yeah. The vibes also is you are seen as an like a very good parent material. You're very good with kids. You, like, people probably keep their like kids with you, pets with you. You have like, you're very good with animals, or maybe a lot of animals tend to be attracted towards you. You know what? In fact, I'm getting you are that kind of a person who is very kind, caring, compassionate, and like you are like a small island of light in this sea of hopelessness for a lot of people. So you attract a lot of traumatized souls, a lot of small animals, small children. You probably even work for their rights as well. You could, I'll see whether that could be a possibility or not. Six of Swords. All right. So, what this shows is, people feel that this person started much later or started really slow in life, but they are a winner thanks to their slow but steady, constant energy. I'm hearing you have a very, like, now the vibe is of a very youthful, very energetic vibe, but when you started you had a very slow start to life. It could be like you started from really low and you have gone up thanks to your own hard work and faith and patience, something that has paid off. So people feel that you started really slow and from much behind, and you have come forward, come up in life thanks to your hard work, dedication, consistency, patience. These are the reasons why you have reached wherever you have reached today. All right. Now the devil card. You are like, I'm hearing more than sassy or sarcastic. You can be sassy or sarcastic as well. Like, okay, you are very well dressed. First of all, very well dressed, knowledgeable, well traveled. Also, on the surface, you can be very sassy and sarcastic. So, what is it like? There is an essence of illusion attached to you. People, like, you're very mysterious to a lot of people. People can't easily decode you, and they also get very confused about how you are as a person. So you could be giving off a lot of Scorpio vibes. Clearly Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces could be significant for you. Yes, Six of Cups from another deck. Yeah, you're very paternal or maternal. You would make a very good parent, and the vibe is like you'd make a very good parent. And I'm hearing a lot of people would love to have kids with you. They would love to be intimate with you. They just love this quality in general. Eight of Cups. Yeah, in general, a lot of caring, nurturing, compassionate, ethical, that kind of a vibe I'm getting. You know what? You're that person who would get up at 4, like in the morning, 4 to, like, if they know that a friend of theirs is in need, at 4 o'clock they would get up and come to their rescue. You are like that person. If you know one of your relatives or your friends are ill, you reach out to them, you probably bring them to your place and take care of them, or maybe you will reach out, you'll drive to their place with the food that you have cooked, and you'll try and help them out as much as you can. You are that kind of a person. The Hermit. You see, you are also, like, the vibes is of a very reticent. You probably don't speak much. You're very, you like to keep to yourself, a solitary, reticent. Like, apart from, like, you tend to interact with kids very well, but apart from that, you are probably a very kind, nurturing, generous person, but you do not speak a lot. I'm hearing that you probably invest a lot of time into meditation, in quiet contemplation, in probably even reading religious scriptures, or maybe into ritualistic things. You spend a lot of time instead of socializing. What is it? Like, you are not a very social person. Judgment. You are somebody who has, like, you believe in dancing to the tunes, to your own tunes. Like, are somebody who cannot be easily controlled by others. You aren't, like, people cannot control you easily. That is something given. The Justice. The Justice is, you know what? The Justice is like, you stand up for the justice. Like, you have, like, one side, again I'm getting a contrast. So a lot of Pisces could be there, a lot of Aquarius could be there also. You know what? You're very unpredictable. Like, there's a contrast. Like, one phase is very kind, caring, nurturing, giving, generous. Another part is equally feisty, very fierce, can be very fierce, feisty. They, like, dance to their own tunes. They are very much like, I do what I feel is right for me kind of a person. And you are also very good at standing up against all odds. I'm hearing that, yeah, 10 of Swords. You had to restart your life after going through some really draining situations where you have been backstabbed. So whenever you see that justice has not been delivered, you feel somewhere justice was not delivered to you at that moment. So whenever you see that justice is not being delivered around you, you tend to stand up and speak up. That's the thing. Yeah, your work, 2021. Okay, consecutive numbers. Your work tend to make you travel quite a bit, and with your work you're turning around the world for a lot of people. So what it shows me is, first of all, your work is getting a lot of appreciation. Secondly, you tend to walk, like move around a lot. It could be long distance, it could be short distance, thanks to your work. And your work that has helped turn around the world of a lot of people. Maybe in the recent past you had to change your residence as well. Okay, because of your work, especially. 10 of Cups. You are seen as a perfect parent material, perfect, family person. You give off the vibes of a perfect family person. A lot of people will probably want to set up a family with you. You have everything. You have the abundance, you have stability, you are like very thoughtful, nurturing, caring, a perfect, like a parent material, a perfect, also I'm seeing a lot of cups. Page of cups. You have page of cups was also there. I'm seeing this hot. Somebody, I'm hearing probably somebody wants to, like, there is a secret admirer who wants to give their heart to you. Offer their heart to you. Secondly, you give off, the page is like you give off the vibe of a very youthful energy, a very caring, nurturing, yet a very youthful energy. So you could be like in your 30s and look like in your 20s. That kind of a vibes, like mid 30s but look like mid to early 20s. People like get confused. That's a very strong vibe. Also, you're very nurturing, like a lot of nurturing energy straight away. I'm getting 7 of cups, like you're very nurturing. Another thing is, 7 of cups also tells me you have a fantastic manifestation power. You have manifested everything, like from your abundance to your peace of mind. Literally, you had to start after being, see, you have been backstabbed. After that, you had to restart somewhere. And this new, what the Ace of Cups shows me is like something that you're attached to now, which you are very emotionally attached with, and that thing has given you, helped you manifest all the financial and emotional abundance that you today you have. Yeah, this person is, they have a very high status. You have a high status and stature in the society, but you haven't forgotten where you came from, so you'd never forget to offer your cups to the have nots. So basically, you are very altruistic. In spite of your high stature, you do not believe in like staying in an ivory tower. Instead, you go out, reach out to those people who are in needs and try and help them out to the best of your abilities. Yeah, Cancer could be significant. Also, you could be very like creative. You're very emotional, nurturing, caring. Those things are given. But you're also, your moon could be in Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and you could be like creatively blessed as well. Apart from your spiritual aspect, I'm seeing that you are creatively blessed. Like you could be good in dancing, singing, drawing. It could be anything. You could be really like, people probably talk about your creative talents as well, apart from, or maybe the thing that you have started off, that is something creative and it's very close to your heart. It could be that way as well. Yeah, 7 of, okay, there are so many like combinations being repeated. I am seeing a lot of your wish being manifested. Either it has already manifested or it's coming your way. You give off the vibes of somebody who has a very rich, fulfilling lifestyle. Your lifestyle is a cause of envy for a lot of people, not because you have a lot of good things like a lot of designer stuff. It could very well be that way because you can manifest anything, but more than that, you have like the magic manifestation power of manifesting whatever you put your mind to. Like very few people can do that, and people are extremely jealous, like envious. I'm seeing a lot of envy for that. Temperance is somebody who is very balanced. Also, you are a very good teacher. Your life has taught you certain things. I'm seeing a very good teacher or a counselor as well, a mentor, a public speaker, something of that sort, where you help uplift others. You have a picture full of like wisdom from your own life, and you try to distribute that wisdom, wise words to others. King or Queen of Pentacles, I'm seeing clearly you're very prosperous. You give this is one of those cards of like milk and honey. It reminds me of milk and honey. Literally, You are prosperous, you are gorgeous. I'm also seeing like you're very well dressed and you're gorgeous, like you are a complete arm candy. And you look good, you look very youthful, you're very abundant. Also, people are a fan of your work. So a lot of people are basically envious of you, like you tend to make a lot of people's head turn. They question like what do they see, what do others see in this person, like being so special. A lot of people praise you, which becomes a cause of envy. Queen of Pentacles is like a center of attention. You have everything that life can offer, every materialistic and spiritual thing, especially materialistic, that life could offer. 10 of Pentacles, you know, I'll 10 10 10. I'm getting 10 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. You have restarted a life, a new fresh life, and a lot of others also would love to have a new life with you. Like they would love to have a family. See the man, woman, the dog. Earlier it was man, woman, child. So I'm hearing like a lot of people would love to have. You give off the vibes of being very family oriented. So a lot of people would, if you are single, a lot of them would love to have a family with you. That's a straight away like given. Empress, yes, you are like, I'm seeing you are somebody who believes in self love. They take very good care of their self, both physically and emotional health. Very good care, very well dressed, very like gorgeous. Somebody like, you know what, wherever you go you turn a lot of heads. See that her head is also turned. You, like a lot of people, the shadow side is maybe some people might find you to be a little bit like high handed, but you're basically you are a head turner. That's what I'm seeing. Okay. Journey. Daughters of our mother, workers of the unknown, take with you on this journey all that you own. You know, this is something that you talk about, like when you restarted your life, you didn't know where life will take you to. Your life has been a journey, and it also gives off the vibe of somebody who has been self made, which you are. 13, you know, dark moon. 13 also speaks of transformation. Maybe you have transformed a lot. Maybe Scorpio has been significant, or Pluto has been significant in your life, in your chart. In the dark of your heart lives new breath, waiting for you to release its ghost. You know, you have released, I'm seeing you have released a lot of ghosts who were bothering you of the past. Ghost is basically something that you have lived in the past, and some of us, like, letting go becomes very difficult, but not you. You have let go of your past to usher in the new era into your life, the fresh beginnings that we saw so many times. Spider, what a wild wave we weave. Dear child, a delicious mystery untamed. Clearly, you are seen as somebody who is very mysterious, who is very, you know, you people can't decode you easily. People cannot. A lot of Scorpio energy I'm seeing. People can't decode you. Like shroud yourself in a mystery, in a wave. You've weaved a wave of mystery around you. Ancestors, they hiss a quivering so deep with the only roots of your soil can lift the nakedness hidden within the vows made in silence, an ancient chill waking upon the spine. You know what? You have like, you have let go of a lot of ancestral burdens, I'm hearing. You know, you have like, you're very good, like very few people can actually do that. Like you had a lot of burdens from the past lives, from your ancestral like, you know, shackles that you have break open. You broke open all of that, and you are now a free bird on a new journey of your own. Witch. Okay, you could be very much into witchery. You could be a witch, a good witch, that is like, yeah, like witchery, like occult could be very much the thing that you're very, you can associate with. Grab hold, allow the dwelling fire within the belly Awaken all that is a mere glimpse, a delicate pool at the very roots, living in the alchemy of self. You are that witch that actually I can't explain, I can't begin to explain. You are that witch who actually, how shall I put it, who tend to you have turned your own life around through your manifestation abilities, and you are also helping a turning around. You could be a life coach or a motivational speaker, because I'm clearly seeing you are turning around a lot of other people's lives, especially through your voice is also very significant. Gemini could be significant to you, Libra could be significant. With a tug at the gut, fill them, romance your very breath. Listen to the gentle flickering within your eyes, for this is where they guide. Yeah, your voice has your voice act as a guide for a lot of people. Shed old skin, you have shedded a part of your past to move forward. You are a great spiritual teacher who teaches from their spiritual experiences. You have your personal experiences of the past, and you use that to heal others. Be open to healing information. You could also be medicine guardian, you could also be in like a healer, like basically a healer, or a doctor, a nurse, a naturopath. It could be anything, a dentist, could be into that as well. Guardian angel, you're not alone. you know you also give the vibe, like at times you probably feel that maybe you are alone, but the message for you is you have a lot of soul family on this earth around you, who feel really connected, very connected to you. Only all you need to do is to reach out. You are probably more of a hermit. Yeah, you're a hermit again. Moon, take note of the intuitive messages. You have your intuition, your instincts are very strong, I'm hearing. And that has helped. Like, that is also a reason why people, like, that's also a vibe you give up, that this person has very strong intuition. If they feel something about somebody, that comes true. Hermit, retreat and recharge. You're somebody who is usually in the hermit mode, I'm hearing. Yeah, into the hermit mode. Night, be brave and honest. You are also very brave and honest. Dream and journey. You know what, you are actually on your dream journey right now. You probably feel that this journey, the journey message also came twice. A lot of message are being repeated here, I'm saying. you know you feel, or maybe a lot of people would feel that, what, the journey that you are on is a dream for them. They would love to be on a journey like yours. See from the higher perspective. I'm seeing you're very forward thinking, you're very wise. It speaks of wiseness, maturity. A Scorpio who is more elevated is shown by an eagle rather than a serpent. So you could be very, like, you have, like, life has shown you a lot of difficulties which has made you very wise. Medicine mother, again, honor your inner knowing. Yeah, so I'm clearly seeing you could be a healer. You could be a healer of some sort, and that is something that you're very close to, very emotionally attached to, and a lot of people feel very emotionally attached to you. Excuse me. Scorpio could be significance, a time to release negativity. All right, a time for healing. Probably you actually are a healer, and through healing of others, you are healing your own self. Believe in the impossible. You are a firm believer in the impossible and miracles, because a lot of miracles have happened. That's why you feel that you're alive, or else maybe you would have been lost, surrendered to the divine. You have already surrendered yourself to the divine, I'm hearing. So you are somebody who has been divinely blessed. A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. Virgo is significant for you. Absolutely. Virgos are very selfless walkers. You tend to do a lot for others. A lot of people would even say that, you need to do a little less for others, because at times I'm hearing people could take advantage of you. Pisces, again, balance spirituality and practicality. Absolutely, you have this right balance between spiritual and practical aspects. Emotions, you are also very emotional. Emotions are running really deep and high. Bring love into the situation, Aquarius. You could be like very much bringing love into the situation is like you love what you do and you get a lot of love in return, a lot of acceptance in return. Your energy is gaining momentum. Absolutely, your energy is absolutely gaining momentum. You know what? A lot of people, you're getting your dues as at last. You're getting like a lot of people earlier used to take you very lightly, but now probably people talk about your creative gifts, your intuitive gifts even more. Okay, Taurus, your dreams need a practical plan. At times, probably you tend to become a little bit like detached from reality. So, that is something a lot of people also talk about. Like this person, or maybe things that you talk about, miracles, it has happened with you, but people don't always believe in that. Show the world the real you. You are actually, through your work, through your intuitive messages, through the messages that you deliver, people actually, the world get to see the real you, the power that you have, really. A win-win outcome is the forecast full moon in Libra. Libra could be significant, I had said that already. People see you, the vibes is of that of a winner, like you are going to like win in life, you're gonna make it bigger than what you have made already. That's what the vibe is. New moon in Cancer, you and your loved ones are safe. You are, like as I said, you're always very concerned and bothered about your near and dear ones. So that's the message for you, that they are all safe. Awaken. You are a very awakened being. A transformation has been like very significant, like deep cellular level transformation. It almost seems that you are answering a call. You're like your divine calling, that the work that you do seems like a divine calling to you. You know what? You believe, a lot of people believe that people like you should be there to make this earth a better place, creating heaven on our earth. For that, people like you should be there. Trust your niggle. Your instincts are so strong that you actually have started trusting. Like whenever you tend to have certain feelings about certain events or people, you have learned to trust them. You are already doing it. People feel like the vibes is you're already on the right path. You are seen like a pillar of light. In your society, you are already a pillar. In your community, you're almost like a seen as a pillar of light. You don't need someone else to fix you. Most people feel that way, that you're good enough. Virgo, I get a lot of Virgo vibes with this. You do not give yourself enough credit. That's what I'm saying. Paint the sun back into your sky. You know what? You are 11 manifestation. I'm seeing that you are the source of sunlight for a lot of people. You are that source of joy, source of life for a lot of people. Okay. You are somebody, surround yourself with love. You are somebody who does not really, you do not mingle a lot with others, but you have a few very good friends and you surround yourself with them only. You have a very small network of friends whom you interact with mostly. You also are like, you should be taking a break. You should take yourself out on vacations and dates. That's what people feel like. People feel that you tend to work too much for others. Confidence, you come across as a confident person, but that is something that you acquire through a lot of practice. Something will grow from this. You genuinely believe that you can make anything happen, like you can manifest anything from out of nowhere. Literally, that's what people also feel. Treat your body like a palace it is. Like people feel like you probably have a bit of body confidence issues, but people feel that you are perfect just the way you are. Wings, you never needed those wings to fly. You are seen as an angel by a lot of people, like an angel who like even without your wings you are seen as an angel. Mural, be your own first priority. A lot of people will tell you that you need to do more for yourself first, because you probably are like too much of a giver. Okay, the guided messages, you are the most precious thing that I have ever come across. A lot of people feel about you this way. You are seen as a very kind hearted soul and an inspiration for all generations. Your simplicity is your biggest asset, all right. Your kindness and compassion makes you stand out, all right. You are like a blessing to a lot of people. As I say, you are like the sun, the life giver to a lot of people. I love the way you dress. You are so cute, too cute to handle. Somebody finds you to be very cute. We were meant to be together in this lifetime. Okay. I wish I could be as content as you are. You are at last fulfilling your heart's desire. You are reaching your highest potential. Absolutely. Work hard and your life will get easy. Sorry. I never knew anything as profound as this. Somebody feels a strong connection with you. All right. People think of your simplicity as your ultimate sophistication. Okay. I'm seeing you're divinely protected. You are like a mentor. You show the way to a lot of people. I hope things are visible. Yeah, you are the star. You're getting a lot of attention of late. You're a very good manifester. You're very wise. You're divinely, see, you're divinely blessed. You have a lot of blessings. You're very loyal. Somebody is offering their like a bunch of flowers to you. Pisces or water signs are significant, or maybe you could be moving near a water body or living near a water body. You're protected. The open fan shows protection. Somebody is offering you their heart. I hope it's visible, pile 3. All right. I hope you have had some clarity over your situation, pile 3. If yes, please hit the like button, share and subscribe. Namaste. Thank you. Your support means so much to me. Thank you.